Hey guys, King of Charmanders here, and today I bring to you the best basic guide for dual blades. As a dual blades in Monster Hunter World / Iceborne, I have made the dual blades actually since Monster Hunter Freedom, so I love the dual blades, I've been playing them forever, and they are, in my opinion, an incredible melee weapon to use in Monster Hunter now. And there are pros and cons of using the dual blades. Starting off, we're going to start off with the pros. The pros are it's one of the most flashy and dynamic weapons in the game. So it's really one of the most flashy and dynamic weapons in Monster Hunter now. It's able to duck, dodge, weave, and literally make you a Beyblade. Attacks have high mobility that allow you to move in and out of battle quickly. So you can dart in and out of battle very quickly in range using the dual blades. Its perfect evade also allows you to do damage while moving. So when you're in demon mode and you do a perfect evade, it does damage while you are moving, which is absolutely incredible. And last but not least, probably one of the best things, one of the best things about dual blades is its unique demon mode. You can turn into demon mode and those mechanics allow you to power up and deal massive amounts of damage. Unfortunately, there are also cons with the dual blades as with every weapon. Demon mode has a stamina gauge just like in World. If you played Monster Hunter World / Iceborne, you have that stamina gauge, and there are usually equipment skills and abilities that increase that stamina gauge. A stamina gauge is required in order for you to remain in demon mode. When you are out of demon mode, your damage falls off pretty hard, and you also lose hit combos, so when you're out of demon mode, your damage will fall out. It also has a high skill ceiling and learning curve. You will find yourself trying to attack all the time with demon blades just because you're mesmerized by its ability to just do so much damage over time. However, that leaves you vulnerable, so an expert and master dual blades user will be able to know when to dart in and out of combos in order to not take damage. And it also has the shortest range out of all the melee weapons. The dual blades literally requires you to hug the monster and just literally stay face first buried into its hitbox in order to do damage. With that being said, it does not have a lot of range. There's a lot of ways to go in and out, but if you're trying to use your combo, yes, it has the shortest range out of all the melee weapons. Next, we're going to move on to the dual blades weapon types, starting off with the non-elemental types. For non-elemental, we have the Mat Slicers, which are iron. You have Rending Beaks from Kuluyaku, which give you a plus 10% affinity as well. You have the Diablos Hatchets from regular Diablos, and you have the Thanatos Mauls from Black Diablos, which has a minus 30 affinity. You also have elemental weapon types, so dual blades have weapon elemental types as well, and they are the Thunder, which are the Pulsar Hatchets from Tobi Kadachi. At water, you have the Madness Pangus from Gyratotis. For fire, you have the Blazing Hatchets from Anjanath, and for ice, you have Freeze Daggers from Legiana. Here's a note as well, Zinogre, Bariath, and Bamburo also have dual blade weapon types, but I can't build those yet because I haven't slayed them yet, so I'm going to save those for the advanced guide. Moving forward, we have the dual blades basic combos. First, we have the basic combo where you're not in demon mode, and you tap to attack. This will allow you to do a 7-hit combo, which is the double slash return stroke, and circle slash. Completing the 7-hit combo will do additional hits before going into another 7-hit combo. So I think you do like 2 more hits before you go into a 7-hit combo. Another one. At any point during the combo, you can dodge. So if you find the monster attacking, any point during this combo, you can dodge out of it to avoid an attack. If you dash towards a monster, you will do an additional slash before going into a combo. So as you see here, I dash towards the monster, you will do an additional slash before you go into the 7-hit combo after this. And this goes on to the dual blades basic movement. So if you roll backwards and tap to attack after, this will allow you to do a lunging 4-hit strike. So lunging strike allows you to go straight into the 7-hit basic combo. So you see in this example, I go in a lunging strike and then you can go ahead and go to the 7-hit combo. And lunging strike will only occur if you're close enough to hit the monster. If you aren't close enough to hit the monster, you will not do a lunging strike. Instead, you'll dash towards the monster in order to get in range. Moving forward, we have one of my favorite parts about dual blades, and that's demon mode. You activate demon mode by tapping on the special skill button. So by tapping on the special skill, you will go ahead, your hunter will cross their blades and glow red, and you will go into demon mode. This will start draining your stamina gauge below your special skill button. So below your special skill button, you have a gauge, and that's the stamina gauge. Once the stamina gauge runs out, you'll be kicked out of demon mode and it will start refilling. So once that stamina gauge below runs out, will kick you out of demon mode and it's going to start refilling again. And you can enter demon mode anytime as long as your stamina gauge isn't empty. So even if it's not full, you can go ahead and enter demon mode once more. And now entering demon mode allows you to do a whole new upgraded set of combos, and it looks super cool while you're glowing red. So entering demon mode adds more damage and upgrades your attack combos. So you do more hit combos in demon mode and you have more abilities than not being in demon mode. This allows you to perform a 10 plus multi-hit combo, which is the Demon Fangs, the 2-fold Demon Slash, and the 6-fold Demon Slash. If you successfully hit this combo, you will perform the powerful Demon Dance combo afterwards. So, doing the Demon Dance, if you played World, is a very powerful attack, and it's a powerful 13-hit combo that you could perform after you do the 10-hit multi-combo. In addition to increased attacks, you also have increased movement attacks. Demon Mode's basic movement. Demon Mode gives your hunter additional ability attacks. So when you dodge while you're in Demon Mode, you perform the Demon Flurry Rush. And this movement has a lot of range. So as you see, compared to a basic dodge, this one moves you a lot when you proc the dodge while you're in Demon Mode. Demon Flurry Rush is a powerful 5-hit combo. And attacking after using the Demon Flurry Rush will do an additional slash before you go into your standard Demon Mode combo. So just like before with the basic combo, if you attack after using the Demon Flurry Rush, you will do one additional slash before you go into your standard Demon Mode combo. Since we're talking about movement, we're going on to the Perfect Evades. And there's two types of Perfect Evades. You have the non-Demon Mode version and the Demon Mode version. The non-Demon Mode Perfect Evade does no damage during animation. However, if you tap after the animation, you will do an attack after it. While it's the Demon Mode Perfect Evade will do an 8-hit mid-air spinning blade dance combo, and you are invincible while performing the Demon Mode Perfect Evade combo. And that brings us to my favorite part about the Demon Blades. This is actually a lot harder to pull off in Monster Hunter World, but in Monster Hunter now it's pretty easy. It will have you going like Levi Ackerman. If you know Attack on Titan, sadly it just ended and that ending was garbage, but you know what, we're not going to talk about that. It is this special skill, the Heavenly Blade Dance, a series of fatal attacks that soar high into the sky, slicing through monsters. At level 1 it does 100%, level 2 105, and level 3 110%. The special skill begins by jumping in the air with a 2-hit attack followed by a multi-hit combo across a monster. In World, normally you have to go up a slope or something like that, and then you have to jump off and then hit the monster. In this case, Monster Hunter Now will just lunge you towards the monster, 2-hit combo, and then you Beyblade your way, / Levi Ackerman, across your opponent, or not your opponent, your monster, and you do a huge amount of damage. Note, the Heavenly Blade Dance can only be performed in Demon Mode, so you can only use this move while you're in Demon Mode, so keep that in mind. Moving on, we have Full Aim Mode. By tapping on the tab on the top right, you could toggle Full Aim Mode on or off. So right there on top right, bam, on or off. Full Aim Mode off centers the monster and allows you to use Lock On if you have it, while Full Aim Mode on allows you to target specific monster parts by tilting your screen. You can also use the Reset Aim button right there on the bottom right below your health, or right next to your health, like it's right above it, to recenter your target if the monster goes off screen. Although you won't be using this much, you won't need to use it much since you'll be so close to the monster anyways. And now as far as starting builds, you have the super basic Dual Blades build for beginners. This is for beginners. For those of you advanced or whatever, shove it. This is for beginners. Any weapon, preferably you want to start with the Kulu Blades though, because you get that extra affinity. You have Kulu Helm for lock on, Leather Body for attack boost, Kulu Van Braces for critical eye, Kulu Waist for evade extender, and Kulu Greaves for critical eye. Again, this is a very basic build. If you're starting out and you're using dual blades as your first weapon, this is definitely a build you want to look at. Last but not least, here are my tips and tricks. Don't get greedy with attacks, dodge if you need to. Dodge, don't take damage, it's the name of the game with melee. As soon as the battle starts, turn on Demon Mode. There's no reason for you to wait for it, just turn on Demon Mode right away once the battle starts, and go into Demon Mode. Your stamina gauge will drain during your special skills, so try to save it before Demon Mode ends. So even when you use your special skill, Heavenly Blade Dance, it's going to drain your gauge. So use it at the end, or if the monster is almost dead, use it then. Remember, you can enter Demon Mode anytime as long as your stamina gauge isn't empty. So even if you have a little bit of your stamina gauge up, you can go ahead and activate it. This is probably most useful if you're just trying to get your special off. And last but not least, mastering dual blades requires you to reposition fast and get used to managing your stamina gauge. Unfortunately, we don't have as much space to move around as in Monster Hunter World and compared to now. So make sure you reposition fast and get used to managing that stamina gauge. Get used to it when you're off of it, and when it's full or at the right moment, you use Demon Mode so that you could either avoid damage or you could use your special skill. And with that being said, I will be making the advanced guide / master's guide for dual blades in the future. So look out for that. It's going to take a minute because I'm going to get more used to it, because mechanics in World build and now are different. They're very similar, but the attacks, etc. are different. So with that being said, this took a while to make. I try to get this out as soon as I can. So it took a while, but again, I tried to do it as fast as I possibly could. With that being said, please do me a huge favor. Like, subscribe, and comment for the YouTube algorithm. I'll be getting more of the weapons guides out and the December update December update content out as soon as possible. So again, please do me a huge favor. Like, subscribe, and comment for the YouTube algorithm. Good luck on your grinds, and I will see y'all on the next video.